Did you know you could stop tree branches spawning near trees simply by placing 15 somewhere hidden and out of sight? The same goes for fossils, gyroids and stones too. Hey YouTube, welcome back, my name's Mori and today we're taking a look at 10 pretty tiny secrets that you still don't know about Animal Crossing New Horizons in 2024. Hopefully. Well, probably, maybe. I mean, there'll definitely be one you didn't know. Possibly. So if you're excited to find out something new about the game you've been playing for over 4 years, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an Animal Crossing video. And let's get into it. Number 1. Rainbow Bells. I'm sure by now you know it's possible to see a rainbow in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I bet most of you even know it's possible to see a double rainbow where 2 rainbows spawn together in the sky. But did you know the rainbow actually has a hidden benefit that not too many people know about? During a rainbow, which only tend to appear for an hour or so after heavy rainfall, the chances of finding 100 bell bags from trees is increased significantly, kinda like the whole pot of gold thing. Of course, finding a bunch of extra 100 bell bags won't make you rich, but it's a pretty cool hidden feature that I haven't seen anyone talk about. So next time you see a rainbow, go shake some trees and enjoy a cozy little activity courtesy of that wonderful rainbow. Number 2. Orville's Secret Dialogue. It's pretty common knowledge that if you head to Dodo Airlines and walk up to the postcard stand, you can send postcards or letters to pretty much anyone on your island. You can send letters to your dreamies, to residents, or even other human players. It's a concept that's featured in pretty much every Animal Crossing game, and whilst it isn't as fun in New Horizons compared to previous games, it's still a pretty underrated feature. Anyway, even those who choose to send letters regularly probably don't realize this, but Orville has some secret dialogue when you try to send too many letters. If players attempt to send more than 100 letters to villagers or 40 letters to residents on any given day, he will state, "Sorry, I'm already drowning in letters I haven't been able to send yet, so I can't take any more right now." So not only does this confirm there is an upper limit to sending mail in New Horizons, but also that Orville will refuse to accept any new mail when he becomes overwhelmed and offers some fairly hidden dialogue for those who love to write letters. Number 3. Graveyard Ghost. So at this point it's pretty obvious that Animal Crossing New Horizons is full of hidden features and tiny little details that can easily go unnoticed. And yep, I think I found a secret ghost that most people probably haven't encountered yet. And I'm not talking about Wisp. One of the best examples of these tiny secrets that can easily go unnoticed is the ghost found in the graveyard wall that was added in the 2.0 update. Once you place the graveyard wall in your house or even at halves, it's possible to see an actual ghost trapped inside the graveyard wallpaper. Now, it's anyone's guess whether this is supposed to be a haunted item or just a fun detail, but either way, it's a pretty cool secret. For those looking to obtain this wallpaper, you need to speak with Sahara. Number 4. Stop flowers spawning. As you have almost certainly found out by now, flowers spawn uncontrollably in New Horizons. Now honestly, this topic as a whole could probably use its own video, but there is something super awesome you can do to stop this happening, and it's arguably the best way. Whether you want to stop flowers spreading into villagers' gardens or simply keep flowers to a certain area, this can easily be done by placing an invisible pattern on the floor. Simply create an empty pattern and place them around the flower bed to stop them spreading. It's that simple. If you find it easier, you can drop a block of colour whilst you mark out the area you're working on, and then go back and edit the pattern to make it invisible after. And just like that, the flowers will no longer spread. This is more of a tip than anything else, but still a pretty unknown feature that is super useful. Number 5. Somersaults. Over the years, people have accused me of cheating in New Horizons and even insisted I am playing a modded version of the game, simply because I'm often seen somersaulting into the water. But I can assure you somersaulting is very much a feature and it's super easy to do. Whilst wearing your wetsuit, simply run towards the edge of the land, and when you're at the edge, press A to jump and do a somersault into the water. You can do this from any level, the rocks at the back of your island and even Captain's Dock, but the most impressive somersault is from the top tier cliff, over some lower cliffs and into the water. It's super fun, really satisfying, so next time you're going diving, give it a try. Number 6. Stop villagers fishing. Now, for anyone who takes the daily chores of island life seriously, you probably already know it's super annoying when you need to speak to a villager for whatever reason and they're just chilling and fishing and pretty much ignoring you the entire time you're standing there. Well, fortunately there is a super easy way to stop them from enjoying their hobby. Wow, that sounds super evil. Anyway, there's actually a couple of ways to do this. You can keep talking to them until they quit, you can sit down next to them or use certain reactions to push them off their spot, forcing them to quit, but the super duper ultra easy method is to simply open up your camera and go into handheld mode. I don't know why, but any villagers fishing at this point will then stop and you can shut it off and speak with them. I have to thank the artsy gamer for this secret who shared it in a short because it was news to me and will definitely come in handy for those of us who always find our favourite villager ignoring us whilst they fish. Number 7. Stop tarantula chases. Now, if you've been lucky enough to have seen a tarantula in Animal Crossing New Horizons, whether it's been on an island tour or your own island, you've probably been chased or attacked by it. But something you may not know, and something honestly I've only just learned myself, is that tarantulas actually only attack you if you're holding a net. It's true, if you try to catch a tarantula with a net or walk past one whilst holding your net, it will of course chase after you. However, if you're just going about your day or night and you're not holding your net, the tarantula will simply ignore you, and if you get too close, will in fact run away rather than attack you. It's definitely one of those things that goes unnoticed because we only really remember the times tarantulas chase us. Number 8. Exterior curtains. So as far as small or tiny secret features go that you still don't know about, this next one is probably the one you've missed until today. As you have probably noticed by now, the windows in players' homes do in fact have small blinds and curtains, but did you know these can be closed using a simple interaction? All you do is walk up to the window and press A to close the curtains or whatever you have around your window. Of course you need a wallpaper that allows your room to have windows in the first place because some of them remove the windows altogether, but if you do, it's as easy as that to close them. What's more is, if you close all your curtains inside your home and then head outside, all your windows can be seen with their curtains closed. This is a super cute detail that's often overlooked but can really change the look of your exterior. Sadly, that's as far as the feature goes, it's purely aesthetic. Number 9. Villagers staring. So as we mentioned earlier, it's easy to find things inside trees in New Horizons such as bell bags. Again, this has been a thing since the beginning of Animal Crossing. However, there is a small detail that highlights which trees have things in that I almost guarantee you didn't know or simply dismissed. It turns out that if you see a villager whilst you're running around your island and they're seemingly staring at a tree or appearing to be looking up at the branches within a tree, it means something. The villagers aren't being nosy, it's not a coincidence or random event. The villager has actually spotted something in the tree. Yep, if you see a villager looking up at a tree, that tree is hiding something, more specifically a piece of furniture. So for those that regularly shake their trees looking for extra stuff, keep an eye out for villagers who may have spotted something you haven't. I will say this is a pretty rare occurrence though, given the villager has to be walking past the correct tree in the first place and not be distracted by their hobby, for example. But still a pretty cool little feature that probably took you 4 years to discover. Number 10. Speed up dialogue. Now, if there's one thing that can be said about New Horizons, it's that there's quite a lot of dialogue in the game, that on some occasions you may want to skip through quickly, like when you're wanting to send 100 letters for example. Anyway, I'm sure you have figured out that if you press the B button you can skip through the dialogue much faster, which of course is great for those who don't want to read the dialogue for whatever reason. But what if I told you there was a better way? Did you know that instead of holding B, you can use the shoulder buttons L or R to get through the dialogue much quicker? Not only can you simply hold down L or R whilst talking to someone to speed through, but it doesn't affect any in-game decisions and you won't accidentally select the wrong thing by button mashing B. So next time Gulliver is lying about why he's lying on your beach, hold down a shoulder button and speed read that dialogue. So there we have it. I hope you'd learned something. Be sure to post secrets in the comments, leave a like on the way out and subscribe for more Animal Crossing videos. Thank you to the Patreon and channel members. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.